Welcome back to ITS 129, week 13. For week 13, we're going to take a look at assignment number 12, and we're going to be doing online analytical processing with SQL. And it's a lot of fun because with online analytical processing, you can do simple Excel-like functions, count, sum, average, min, max, right? Simple Excel-like functions. As well as some definite SQL functions like group by and having. Yeah, so I'm going to do questions 1, 2, and 10 with you so that you can kind of get a feel of what this Olap queries look like. So let's go take a look at number 1. Some create query design, SQL view, and then it says over there, it says for the question, it says, what is the total balance of all customers grouped by city? Well, again, in my customer table, I have city. Yeah, I added this in Bob over here. You don't need to do that. And Dale, I'm going to delete Dale. And then, you don't have to do all of this, of course, but I don't want blank records. So what I'm going to do is just going to go ahead and do my select statement. It says select city. That's a good field. And then I want the sum of the balance. So I have to put in parentheses over there from customer. Now, this is where the group by guy is a little bit difficult now. In order for you to go ahead and group by anything, the field must be in the select line. So again, I have city, I have balance. Now, in customer table, I have street. Watch what happens if I put in group by street over here. It's going to give me an error message. Yeah, it says cannot because you got to be something that's over here. Now, even balance. So if I type in balance over there and, go ahead and using it, it still doesn't like it too because even though it is in the select statement over here, it's not, there's a mathematical feature to this. So it has to be a field that you select on, yeah? Like group city, yeah, group by city. So let's go run it. Select groups, good. Now, I know that it's discussed in future questions, but you see how it is exponential 1001 over here? That's because it doesn't have a name. So if you wanted to, you could give it a name as total, whatever, right? Like this, something like this, right? So now when you look at it, now it says total. Yeah. So, that looks good. So I'm going to copy my select statement, bring in my notepad, question number 1, and that's my answer. Now I'm going to do number 2. I'm going to do number 2 as read over there. What is the total balance of all customers grouped by city, and how many customers are in each city? Well, it's actually very much the same now. So I'm going to do over here, I'm going to say count city. Then, that's really all the difference between question 1 and 2. Now, here's the difference though. You see how it says count city over here? I'm going to run it. It's going to work, right? This is how many. I have two guys from Honolulu over here. I have 2 guys from Sheldon over here. It's like this, right? Now, here's the thing. If I go and give it an alias over here as city, like this, it's going to say, well, you know what? You're using it twice over here, So, you could give it a variation of it, and it'll work better. Yeah. So this way, now it says cities. Okay, whatever, right? So, and it should be an appropriate name too. And as you give different names to columns over there, again, you cannot use it twice, like city, and you cannot name it city. You can do something else. And you cannot use, different things like balance. If I use balance over here, it's going to give me an error message as well. See, because it's being used already. So you got to kind of watch that. You got to give it another name. Yeah, you can say total balance. That's fine. That should work. Yeah. So you just got to watch how you name that guy. would be given an alias. So anyway, this looks pretty good for my question number 2. So I'm going to push it in over there, question number 2. And then let's go jump to number 10. Number 10 is because I wanted to focus that because it talks about some aggregate functions. Yeah, so aggregate functions over there, where what you're doing over there is what aggregate is that you're going to go ahead and you're going to use, you know, multiple tables, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to use some different kinds of mathematical equations inside there as well. So the question is, number 10, it says, by customer number, what is his or her most recent order date? So you're going to have to group by, and you're going to have to find the most recent order. So you're going to have to go orders over here, right? As a date, right? And this is the customer number, and then the customer. So again, if we look at the relationship over here, customer and order, so we're going to have to declare that relationship too. So, you know, you got to remember you're working with 2 tables, and you want to find the most recent. Now, in Excel, the way that you would get the most recent by using the max command. So let's go try and do that. Okay, so again, I'm going to come in over here, and I just want to know what the most recent one for each customer. Yeah, query design. Yeah. So then I'm going to go ahead and SQL view again, and then I'm going to try and do it. So I'm going to do select customer num, comma, and then I'm going to find the oldest date, right? Oldest date as I could give it an order, newest order, yeah, most recent, give it a name. Then I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm going to tell it where I'm going to get it from, right? That's all I want. So from orders. Oh, but I'm going to have order customer numbers in both over there. So I'm going to say o.customer num. O.customer num and customer as C. All right. Have to make the join. Yeah, with the join over there where o.customer num is equal to C.customer num. Yeah. And I gotta go, I don't want to group by customer num. Yeah. Most recent order. So that looks about right. Let's go look at this. Should work. Let's go and take a look at that at most recent. And I'm just going to throw in over here, I'm just going to type in a customer name. Is that one of the fields? Customer name, right? Customer name. I'm just going to throw it in inside there just for customer name. I'm just going to throw it inside there just to make sure that we have something over there. So I'm going to go ahead and run it. Did I customer? Oh, misspelling again. Misspelling. All these misspellings. Misspellings. Yeah, misspelling over here. Customer name. Customer, and then I gotta go. Group by customer. I gotta make sure I use it all over the place. That looks good. Let's go see. Query does not group. Sorry, customer num. Yeah, I gotta. Well, for now I gotta take it out. Sorry, I'm just gonna take this guy out over here. Let's go see. Yeah, there we go. So my customer num over there, like this, right? Customer num. I see that the most recent is 1023. Let's go take a look at that. If I look at the orders, 148 had an order on 1023 and 1021. So the most recent is 1023, October 23. Customer 608 had 1023 and 1023. That's fine. I guess that's about it. Yeah, everybody else orders single kind of orders. But 148 is supposed to say 1023. Did it say that? Yes, it did. Yeah, that's the most recent order. Everybody else is pretty much singular or on the same day. So it worked. So I'm going to come here and then I'm going to take a look at my query and I'm going to do it here. And that's it for my demo for week number 13.